Hi, everybody. This is Traveling with AAA Side Trip, and I am your host, Angie Orth. We are at Walt Disney World Resort right now, and we are learning about all the fun things to do this season for fall, for the holidays. There's new parades, there's new attractions, there's a million new things to do, and we are here to take you around and show you all the fun stuff you can get up to this holiday season. From spooky delights to twinkling holiday cheer, we're unwrapping this year's seasonal offerings across the resort. Think limited time snacks, exclusive merchandise, and heartwarming entertainment that makes every visit feel like a brand new adventure. The holidays at Walt Disney World are more than decorations. They're a season-long celebration, from Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party all the way through Christmas. Here's how planned Disney expert Christina and her family make the most of it.
I have to tell you, the holidays are my absolute favorite. Coming from, and I say the holiday season right from Halloween time all the way through Christmas time. So something we love is Mickey's Not-So-Scary Halloween Party. We do our family costumes every single year. That's just what we do.
What were you last year?
So last year we were Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah, so I was Mrs. Potts, my daughter was Chip, my other daughter was Belle, my husband was the Beast. Like, it just such a fun trip. And then we also love the Festival of the Holidays. So that's such a phenomenal festival where you can hear storytellers all around the world tell you about, their version of Old Satan, right? It's really cool.
As the air turns crisp and the holidays draw near, Magic Kingdom transforms into a festive wonderland. From Main Street, USA, all the way to Cinderella Castle, twinkling lights, garlands, and holiday decor bring the season to life. And of course, Mickey is right there in his cheerful winter costume, welcoming guests, posing for photos, and reminding us that the holiday season at Disney is all about joy, togetherness, and a little extra sparkle.
That's my time. That's the time when I thrive here at Disney. The holiday season is just so beautiful here across Walt Disney World Parks and Resorts, but specifically here at Magic Kingdom. When you're walking down Main Street, you see the beautiful decor all around you with the colorful wreaths, the Christmas tree, and of course we have Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, which is near and dear to my heart because growing up we used to watch the parade on television.
Yes, me
and
too.
now as an adult, I can see it here live in action, so it's so wonderful.
I bet that's fun to see all the little kids and the families just having the best time.
The best time, and bringing their own holiday traditions here too, which is what makes Disney so magical, is our guests bringing their own magic to amplify the magic here.
Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, the fall season takes on a more cinematic flair. Here, it's all about stepping into your own favorite stories with a seasonal twist. Imagine strolling down Sunset Boulevard at twilight, where the decor and atmosphere shift into that cozy autumn glow. Guests can grab limited-time, Halloween-inspired treats before venturing into the thrilling worlds of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge or Toy Story Land. And for fans of a good scare, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror feels especially eerie this time of year, almost as if the season itself turns up the chills. Hollywood Studios blends movie magic with festive fun, making it the perfect fall destination for thrill seekers and storytellers alike.
Here at Disney Hollywood Studios, we have a lot of frightening stuff too, and one of them is behind us, which is the Tower of Terror.
Frightening.
So it's
Sums
very
it up.
frightening.
Yes.
You scream a lot on that
Yes,
one.
you do.
But that's not the only thing. We also can have villains. We
Villains.
have a new show that is the Disney Villains on Fairly Ever After, and you're going to be able to judge the villains that were unfairly judged. So you're gonna pick what villain was not, justified. So there's a show with very dynamic, very interacting with the families and the kids. And of course it's villains, so it's very following.
I love that the villains are having their moment.
They truly are. And even Ursula is having her moment because not far away is the Little Mermaid musical adventure show that also debuted recently here at the park. So you have your villains, and then you have Ursula, but also you have a Happily Ever After with Little Mermaid.
One of the most enchanting parts of the holidays at Walt Disney World is how EPCOT brings global traditions to life through characters and storytelling. In the Norway Pavilion, you might meet Barn Santa, a mischievous, gnome-like figure from Norwegian folklore.
I'm Fjos Nissen, the legendary barn Santa.
So, tell us about what you do.
Oh, in Norway? Yes. Well, I live in the haylofts of the barns in Norway and take care of all the farm animals and look after the crops each year. Yes. And to make sure that the people know that I exist, sometimes I have to do a little bit of mischief every now and then.
What kind of mischief?
Oh, well, just little things like, moving the animals around in the barn. Where did the horse go? Yes. Or braiding a horse's tail. Yeah. And not recommended right after feeding. No.
No, I could see how that would be a tough lesson to learn.
Yeah. You do it one time, never again. Oh, yes. And then the kiddies at Christmas time will leave me a nice steaming bowl of rice porridge. Yes, with cinnamon and sugar and a little pat of butter right on the top.
And do you just visit the Norwegian kids, or are you sort of like international?
Well, I'm thinking of branching out. Yes, I thought maybe I could try here in Orlando for a little bit, Do you have any haylofts here?
We don't have a lot of haylofts, but we do give cookies. We leave a lot of cookies out.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, cookies. I like cookies. Yes. I'll trade you some rice porridge for cookies. How's that?
I think we can make a deal.
Oh, good. She's very accommodating. I'm traveling with Tribble.
Epcot is the place where you can sip, snack, and savor flavors from every corner of the world as you stroll through the pavilions. Disney ambassador Serena Arvizu shares an extra dose of excitement with the debut of Geo 82, an elevated dining experience designed especially for Disney adults.
At Epcot, most of the time you walk in, there's a festival going on. Yes. So right now it's International Food and Wine Festival, which if you're a foodie, this is the park to be in if you are a foodie. So we have 11 countries represented in the pavilions and World Showcase, but during festivals, we have plenty of booths that span over 6 continents of diverse representation and cultural experiences.
So this is the park for not only the foodie, but also the traveler.
Absolutely.
This is how you can kind of travel around the world, and especially during the festival.
Well, experiencing different cultures isn't just about food and drink. Obviously, that's a great way to get a taste of a different culture. But our entertainment and our activities around the park give our guests a really well-rounded exposure to different cultures. So during our festivals, we have the concert series, Eat to the Beat, for this one specifically. And with Food and Wine falling across late August to late November, it also falls across Hispanic and Latin American Heritage Month, so we do have some Latino artists represented in that as well. We also have Moana Journey of Water, where you can learn about the life cycle of water and how that affects nature and impacts us. We also have the Living Seas, which is another encounter with animals underwater, which is so much fun, and there's an attraction there as well. But you really see it represented all throughout the park. We even have a new adult-only lounge right behind us.
Yes.
In Spaceship Earth called Geo 82.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of Epcot thrills, Test Track is back and better than ever. Presented by General Motors, this third iteration of the high-speed thrill ride has become the centerpiece of the park's futuristic vision.
Epcot is about exploring different cultures, but it's also about learning about the world around us and also about advancement toward the future. So you see things like that with our attraction Test Track. It's not exactly new. It's one of our classic attractions. However, it's back and better than ever with some new scenes, some new technology.
Lisa Hain, Marketing Strategy Manager at Walt Disney World, talks about how this ride has become a centerpiece of the park's futuristic vision.
So Test Track is like fan favorite. Everyone loves Test Track, and is really the core of Epcot right now. It's a very futuristic look at driving, at what are the roads of tomorrow, what are the cities of tomorrow like. Very high tech, really cool special effects, and then of course the part where it goes really fast. Fun thrill ride. So that's been reimagined. It just recently opened about a month ago.
Is it very fast?
It is very fast.
And you can win a trip to Walt Disney World Resort to experience the magic for yourself.
No purchase necessary. The Traveling with AAA podcast sweepstakes begins at 12 a.m. Pacific Time on September 12th, 2025, and ends at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on September 28th, 2025. Open only to legal residents of certain U.S. cities, counties, and states who are 18 years old or older. Visit AAA-text.co/podcast for terms and conditions and official rules. Dr. Zak Gezon, Conservation Director at Disney Conservation, shares how Walt believed in the power of storytelling to inspire people to care for the planet, and how Animal Kingdom is a living, breathing extension of that vision.
I've got the best job on the entire planet. So I have an amazing team of field biologists, and we look at Disney's impact around the world and try to figure out, how can we make sure that we're doing right by nature, and we're able to take all of the expertise of the animal caretakers that we have here at Disney's Animal Kingdom and the Seas with Nemo and Friends, and then apply that to see how we can help make the world a better place for humans and for wildlife.
If you've ever set foot in Disney's Animal Kingdom, you know it's more than just a theme park. It's another world. From the African savanna to the wilds of Asia, each corner transports you across continents without ever leaving Florida. And that sense of wonder traces back to Walt Disney himself. He wasn't just a storyteller, he was also a conservationist. In fact, he still holds the record for the most Academy Awards ever won by an individual, and nearly half of those were for nature films.
Pretty wild. So here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, there are over 2,000 animals. We've got about 300 species. Walt Disney as a whole, we have over 5,000 animals. It's really impressive. So we've got veterinarians, endocrinologists, animal behavioral specialists. If there's an aspect of animal care, we probably have that expertise here, and we're able to take the best care of the animals in our managed care, and also look at the outside beyond the berm and how can we help animals in the wild.
Well, and how does that translate to being here day in, day out? What do park guests kind of get to experience on the conservation side?
Yeah, absolutely. So that is core to who we are as a theme park and as an experience, and honestly as a company. Walt Disney himself was really invested in conservation. So this is a century of trying to have entertainment for kids and families and make a positive impact on wildlife. And so when guests come here, they see animals, they see their behaviors, they see them up close. You have this personal connection and you understand the value of nature. And we really want there to be a personal call to action, so you can leave Disney's Animal Kingdom not only having a transformational experience, but knowing how you can make a difference.
That's so sweet.
It is nice.
It's very
great.
meaningful. You get a little something more out of your theme park adventure.
Absolutely, yeah.
So tell me, do you have a secret spot inside Animal Kingdom that maybe everybody doesn't find immediately, but that's like your favorite little hideaway?
There are dozens, honestly, and one of my favorite things about Disney's Animal Kingdom is, the animals are core to the experience, and they're different day to day. They're different when it's sunny or when it's misty or when it's rainy or when it's warm and it's cool. Even in a day, throughout the course of the day, it's all a little different. And so, one of my favorite things about Disney's Animal Kingdom is just to explore and to really put on your adventure hat and walk around and pause and take it all in, because it changes over time and the entire park is just magical.
Do you have a favorite memory? I mean, being here day in and day out, it's probably always pretty great getting to interact with the animals and see the joy on the family's faces, but is there a memory that really sticks out for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I don't know if you heard just a moment ago, you could hear the macaws as they were flying around. And the first time I was here, and I remember walking through and just thinking, like, this is spectacular. The trails are so lush and so gorgeous. There's animals everywhere you look. And next thing I knew, I could feel the wind on my head, and I look up and there's just, this flock of macaws flying over me. Wow. It was literally breathtaking. I mean, I have been working in experiences like this for decades, and my jaw dropped. I could not believe it. It took my breath away, and every time I see it, it's amazing every single time I see it.
Well, it feels like you're actually in the jungle, and it's an authentic experience. It's not sanitized. You're really out there with the animals.
Yeah, seeing them, smelling them, seeing their behaviors, hearing them, watching their behaviors. It's just this experience that you really can't get anywhere else. It is so unique, and it makes you pause and say, "Is this really happening?
Is this Orlando?"
Yeah, this is crazy. This is amazing.
So, as a pollinator expert, what should we look for here?
Yeah, so we think of Walt Disney World as one giant pollinator garden, essentially, and so we have several official pollinator gardens. Like if you take the train out to Rafiki's Planet Watch, we have a pollination garden there. You can learn about the pollinators and learn what you can do to make a backyard garden to help protect pollinator gardens wherever you call home. But as you walk through the entire park, you'll see beautiful flowering plants. You'll see native bees and butterflies visiting them. And so, whether it's the animals that are managed care or creating habitats for wildlife, it's a wild place and it's amazing.
That's why it's so beautiful and lush here all year round.
All year
really.
round, absolutely.
People can expect the jungle all the time.
Yeah, in fact, we have been, we are a founding member of the Florida Butterfly Monitoring Network. And so for over 20 years, we've been monitoring butterflies on property. And it's different species, but there they go right now. I'm telling you.
Gosh, they're right there.
I'm telling you.
They're just flying around.
Every time I see it, my jaw drops.
That is
it's
incredible.
Spectacular.
And right on cue.
Right?
Paid actors.
I know. Good job, kids. Good job.
Good job, everyone.
Behind every bit of Disney magic, there are Imagineers who dream it into existence. Priya Sampath is one of the creative minds behind the new attraction, Zootopia Better Zootgether at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Inspired by the blockbuster film, she's helped bring the vibrant, animal-filled city to life with immersive detail.
Tell us, what is the deal with Zootopia Better Zootgether?
Yeah, so I am the creative producer for Walt Disney Imagineering, and we are so excited to bring this 4D attraction to Disney's Animal Kingdom. It's going to be in the heart of the Tree of Life in the center of the park, and it's really just going to be a fun celebration in which we get to see our favorite characters, Nick, Judy, Clawhauser, and Gazelle, and we get to take part in Zootgether Day with them, joining in festivities across the city.
From the bustling streets of Savannah Central to the icy peaks of Tundra Town, every moment of the attraction is designed to make guests feel like they've stepped right into the movie. It's storytelling on a grand scale, built from passion, artistry, and imagination.
Okay, so without giving us too many spoilers, what is your favorite thing about the new attraction?
I mean, I just love seeing Nick and Judy back together again, taking part in these celebrations in a way that we haven't gotten to experience with them before. And then knowing that we have this great Gazelle finale to look forward to at the end of the show, we're just so excited to bring a party to the Tree of Life.
Ooh, a Gazelle finale. See, that's the first time hearing of this. I bet that's fun.
Yeah, it's really just going to be a really fun party-like atmosphere. And we're excited to bring guests to the Tree of Life to be a part of it.
And do you have any tips maybe for people who are going to, of course, everyone's experiencing it for the first time. Is there somewhere special to sit, somewhere special to go in? Any tips?
You're going to get a great perspective of the show from anywhere in the theater. So wherever you are sitting, however you're coming in, it's going to be such a fun experience for the whole family.
From conservation at Animal Kingdom, to spooky snacks, to culinary adventures at EPCOT, and the creative brilliance of Imagineers, Walt Disney World continues to evolve in ways that surprise and delight us all. Whether you're planning a Halloween visit, a holiday getaway, or both, you'll find more than magic here. You'll find a world that celebrates imagination, connection, and joy. Join me next week where we're talking to Walt Disney World insiders who are revealing their top tips and tricks for experiencing the most magical place on Earth. Thanks for joining me, Angie Orth, on this special Disney episode of Traveling with AAA Side Trip. This podcast is a production of Auto Club Enterprises. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave us a review. Thank you for taking this side trip with me on Traveling with AAA.